section 2 of, or the last section of Eutropius book 1 that we're doing. Hinc consules coipere pro uno rege duo hac causa creati. Let's start with that one, okay? Thence, from then on, the consuls began, and two in place of one were appointed for this reason. I differ from Brian Baer on this. I think coipere is definitely coiperunt, and then I think the creati has to be creati sunt, that they were both. Two were appointed for this reason in place of one. Ut si unus malus esse voluisset, alter eam habens potestatem similem coerceret. So that, but we have a purpose clause, but we delay it with a C clause. If one unus voluisset had wanted esse to be bad, to be evil, alter one of them, okay, habens, holding potestam similem, similar power, would coerce, would restrain in some way, eum, okay, would restrain him. And then you have placuit here. Placuit is then followed by, when it means it was decided, not like pleased, it introduces a purpose clause, a negative purpose clause. So we have here, and it was decided, nay, negative purpose clause, that, okay, they would not, I guess he says should, would, they would not or should not have imperium, power, longius, I think this is an adverb here, comparative adverb, longer, quam annum, than 1 year, okay? And that's accusative because it's being compared to the imperium, which is also accusative. And then you have another purpose clause here, and it was decided that they would, so that they would not be returned, would not be, be given back, be, return or go back more arrogant by means of the day-to-day of ruling, of power, but it was decided that they would always be, as said, civiles semper essent, that they would always be civil servants, citizens, okay? Qui, that's either a relative clause of characteristic or a causal relative clause, which is why scerent is in the subjunctive. Who, because they would know that say, and they have an indirect statement here, that they, futurus esse, would be privatus, private citizens, post annum, after a year. Fuerent igiter anno primo ab expulsis regibus consules L. Unius Brutus qui maxime egerat ut Tarquinius pellerator et Tarquinius Collatinus maritus Lucretiae. All right. Therefore, igiter, there were in the first year, anno primo, in the first year from the expelled kings, okay, the consuls Brutus, who had, done great things, had performed greatly, in expelling him. He would perform greatly, and then this is a purpose clause, so that Tarquin might be expelled, might be pushed back. And the other consul was Tarquinius Collatinus, the husband of Lucretia. But, said, Tarquinio Collatinus statum sublata est dignitas. But the dignity was endured, like basically it was taken out from under him immediately. The position, the office for Tarquinius Collatinus was kind of taken under, was endured immediately. 4 enim placuerat ne quisquam in urbe remaneret qui Tarquinius vocaretur. It was decided, again, negative purpose clause. It was decided, or it had been decided, I should say, that no one, ne quisquam, that no one would remain in the city who was called a Tarquin. Okay, and that's also a imperfect subjunctive. Ergo, therefore, and then you have accepto patriminio, omni patriminio suo. This is an adverb abs again. With all of his inheritance having been received, he migravit, he left from the city, and Valerius publicola factus est. This is Fio Fieri, became, okay, consul loco, in place of him, in his place. Commoit tamen bellum urbi Romae rex Tarquinius. And here we have, so the Tarquin king, again, he hasn't died, he was just expelled, right? He incited war against the Roman city. Okay? Eucomoeo bellum against the dative. And Tarquin, who, fuera expulsus, who had been expelled, like the super pluperfect again, and collectis multis gentibus, with many tribes, peoples having been gathered, he dimicavit, okay, he fought so that, and you have a purpose clause here, so that he might be able to be restored into the kingdom, like into power.